Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast Special Edition series where I preview and predict every college basketball conference tournament. Now up is the OVC Tournament, which begins tonight. The tournament will be taking place at the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. The winner of this tournament gets the automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. If I get a pick wrong, then I'll predict the outcome of the actual matchup on my daily podcast on the night the game is played. If I get my picks correct, then my picks will carry over to the daily podcast. Before I get to my predictions, I'm going to discuss a few most likely to be the case items of note. Best player in this tournament is Ja Morant of Murray State. Team most likely to spoil chalk. This is a team that is not chalk to go to the final and could potentially steal a bid, and that is Jacksonville State. Now, on to my 2019 OVC Tournament predictions. First round, which begins tonight. 8-seeded SIU Edwardsville versus 5-seeded Morehead State, 7:30 ESPN+. SIU Edwardsville, 10-20 on the year, 6-12 in conference play. Morehead State, 12-19 on the year, 8-10 in conference play. The pick here, Morehead State. 7-seeded Tennessee Martin versus 6-seeded Eastern Illinois, 9:30 ESPN+. UT Martin, 13-18 on the year, 6-12 in conference play. Eastern Illinois, 14-17 on the year, 7-11 in conference play. The pick here, Eastern Illinois. Quarterfinal, 5-seeded Morehead State versus 4-seeded Austin Peay, 7:30 ESPN+. Austin Peay, 20-10 on the year, 13-5 in conference play. The pick here is Austin Peay. 6-seeded Eastern Illinois versus 3-seeded Jacksonville State, 23-8 in the year, 15-3 in conference play, 9:30 ESPN+. The pick here is Jacksonville State. So the quarterfinals will be tomorrow. Semifinal, Friday night, 4-seeded Austin Peay versus 1-seeded Belmont, 8 o'clock on ESPNU. The Governor's chance to steal this game is, I think, pretty good and better than given credit for, but Rick Byrd is one of the better coaches in this conference, and I think he is one of the more underrated coaches in the country. So give me Belmont here to advance. Also on Friday night, 3-seeded Jacksonville State versus 2-seeded Murray State, 10 o'clock ESPNU. Murray State 25-4 on the year, 16-2 in conference play. The Gamecocks have a great chance to steal this game, but Ja Morant is the best player on the court and will lead the Racers to the title game. So the pick here is Murray State. Championship game, Saturday night. This is the first auto bid handed out. 2-seeded Murray State versus 1-seeded Belmont, 8 o'clock ESPN2. This is the championship matchup that everybody wants. The loser of this game has a chance to get an at-large bid, depending on what happens with the mediocre major conference teams. Morant has been the conference's best player this season. I think he leads the Racers to the conference tournament title with the auto bid, as Belmont will be holding their breath on Selection Sunday. So the pick here to win the 2019 Ohio Valley Conference Tournament, the Murray State Racers. We have more of these to come within the next couple days and maybe tonight as well.